Well, I'm still at the Garden of the Gods, and I just let me see if I can shrink this some. There you go. I'm kind of real almost on top of this one. So this is a little walking trail. And the shadows is not going to help you see this very good. Well, I don't know. It almost looks kind of like an orangish brown. Look at that thing, just hanging up there. Yeah. So this is kind of interesting. And this stuff, I'm going to see if I can feel it. See, it seems to me that I don't understand this. Look at this. You see, I'm seeing lines like, tree rings. What does that tell you? That was laid down on an alluvial fan somewhere that was originally horizontal. How did it get stood up like that? And that kind of stuff is all over the place around here. It must have been a massive upheaval of something. I can't really imagine. Oh, I like the looks of this one here. This almost looks like if you look at clouds and stuff, you can make them, look a little bit like a penguin or something. This is one of those rocks, I bet, if you just paid attention and just sat quietly, you could make a lot of different shapes, like cartoon kind of faces and stuff pop out. Or little people looking at you from the other side or something. Yeah, sure is a nice place out here. And you can still hear them tree bugs. I think that's cicadas, but I'm not sure. Oh, you gotta look at this one. So the Garden of the Gods is a pretty nice deal. It's a free deal. I had an opportunity to film a moment ago, wherever it went. There's a real nice plaque on the wall. I was going to try to get a shot of it. Okay, there we go. Maybe you'll be able to read this. I don't know. They did a big bronze hanging on the side of this wall. Somebody spent some money on that rascal. So they blew it into the wall. I'll see if I can stand still and zoom in a bit. Oh, that's a little much. Okay. I don't know if you can read that. How about there? I'll point at it. I don't know. Anyway, it says the Garden of the Gods, given to the city of Colorado Springs, in something by the children of Charles Elliott Perkins, in fulfillment of his wish that it be kept forever free to the public. And that's hanging on that bad boy right there. I'm going to shrink it back down. Some perspective here. That would be nice. Yeah, it looks almost like the mouth of a dolphin coming up out of the water. Can you see that? Except most of the dolphin's nose got broke off. Maybe it's a little dog then. I don't know. So anyhow, Garden of the Gods, worth your time. Not too far from the springs. And if you can make it out on a day like this, just the early part of autumn. I mean, this is t-shirt weather. The young lady right there with t-shirt and shorts, just like me. I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. And so I was just going to roll around real briefly. Yeah, I came up to Colorado. We're going to have a reunion with folks at a Christian camp that we worked at all together way back when. I want to say it was 1983 I was there, but I'm not clear on that. It's one of them years. And somebody at the meeting will remember what year it was for me. I don't have to remember that kind of stuff. Why bother? And so, well, it sure is a nice place here. A lot of real scenic, kind of rocky type stuff. I want to show you one up here that just captures my attention. Point it out to you, and I hope I can get it. God, that looks so dinky here. Try to blow it back up. Hope I'm not making you seasick. Look at that one right. Whoops, get my finger out of there. Right in there. It almost looks like a human or some kind of creature leaning over, and he's looking to my left. And I've never seen a rock hang out sideways. I'm wondering if that's just a tree. But that one knob up there really captures my attention. Now, unfortunately, this screen is so dark, I can't even tell if I'm looking at the right part. There's a lot of light out here. I probably should have turned up the light on my settings, but it never occurred to me on that part. So anyhow, you guys have a good day, and this is a total change up for me. I thought I was going to be working today with Mark on a porch. So I'm going to drop back and try to do the next thing after this. Try to see if he said, try talking to the electrical utility and see if they have any old telephone poles that are treated lumber. He said that would be ideal for what he's talking about trying to get. And I'm only going to be here through, I think we're leaving Sunday morning. Yeah, I think we got to be out of there before noon on Sunday. I think that's correct. It's kind of like a motel, you know. It's a Christian camp up there. I don't know if InterVarsity still owns it or not. But whoever it is, see if I can turn you around. See. Yeah. This is bad. Whew, out here. I couldn't even tell which way was forward or backward. Oh boy. Yeah, a lot of young people out here. This is nice. And I don't know, highway. Look at all these signs all over the place. Look, don't touch. Get a load of this guy. That's what I'm seeing right here. I mean, I'm going to try to zoom back so you can get a little perspective again. I mean, you're seeing too much on that one. Yeah. I guess these things probably have names, you know, individually. You know, maybe, look at this. This is an entirely different color over here. Similar kind of structures. But I'm seeing these stress formations that are laying down the wrong direction. There's another one right in front of me. Can't imagine what kind of upheaval caused those layers to become vertical instead of their old horizontal, how they had to form. What kind of upthrust is that? Maybe some geologist knows. Anyway, maybe we'll find out someday. Later on, I might have mentioned this in the other vid. I might make me another vid if I have time. I might like to drive up to Pikes Peak today. I thought, well, if I don't do it today, I probably never will. And same with this place. I'd heard about this place before, but just drove right by it every time. Never even thought to come in. And it's free. Just, boom, big parking lot. Jump. It's, you know, kind of a nice little walk. And there's a little bit of slope to this trail, so you'll feel your legs are working a little bit at least. You know, you can feel some stress. And kind of a nice uphill, gentle grade, though. Yeah, out here, I love listening to them tree bugs. So anyway, I came up for this reunion, see. So I knew Mark Olson way back. He was the guy who was the superintendent, you know, the like the general contractor dude who made the whole thing go, really putting this log building together. Now I'm going to do a couple of videos up there. I don't know if I can download them or not from up there because of the internet connection, but we'll see. But at any rate, Mark was going to be up here this weekend also. He was kind of coming for the reunion thing too, but he also had a partial contract to work on a porch deal. And golly.
Like us driving to
And so I said, well, I'll come on Thursday. I was supposed to arrive on Friday. That's tomorrow. And well, I just kind of wanted to get a look around this place. Well, anyway, that all blew up. His schedule dropped out by a factor of something like almost a half a day he lost somewhere. And so he's coming over here, but I can't tell what time he's coming, and he won't tell me for some reason. I don't know why he won't tell me. Maybe it's his top secret. See, I'm hoping, yeah, good. I'm not all huge. When it gets all zoomed up like that, it's gonna, look at that, it can make you seasick. Yeah, this sure is nice out here. So I didn't see this coming. I made no plan to be at the Garden of the Gods this morning, and here I am. So I thought, well, that's an interesting little thing. Maybe we'll see where this goes. Because when you get a nice surprise, look at these little guys. I like them bright yellow faces. They're just yelling back to the maker. You can see me, can't you? Look at me. Everybody wants to be seen by the maker. Even the little yellow flowers know that. See if we can. I'll try to see if I can sum up here a little bit with all this talking. This is actually the third vid I did, but I threw away a 20-minute version because I found it to be too repetitive and stuff. So here's the big parking lot, and I didn't count the cars earlier, but I'm thinking maybe 200 are out here. I don't know. It's a pretty good sized lot. And I don't know who maintains this place or who puts up all these rails and stuff. They're charging no admission. So maybe there's some charitable foundation or somebody. I don't know. Now all I got to do is figure out where the heck I parked. I do remember pulling through that spot. Yeah, I think I can figure it out. You should see me. Oh, actually, this may be the first time anyone could see me. See me trying to find my own car in a parking lot. Ugh. You know, and it's not like it sticks way out, like it's, you know, hey, bright yellow or, you know, lime green. No, it's a silvery gray. I'm right on it. But anyway, lots of times I get lost in the parking lot, especially if it's a mall that has a huge parking lot where you can enter from different directions, north, south, east, west, into the mall. Boy, I get turned around on those pretty bad. Well, I guess I'm going to drive off, but I'm going to do some research work before I do that. Mark asked me if I could possibly be so kind. Look at that little shape right there. Looks almost like a mummy looking to my right. Except maybe she's pregnant. We shouldn't look. There's children in the audience. But anyway, I just thought to make kind of a fun vid out here. I'm going to try to find some of these pieces of lumber. He seems to think there's a market for it around here that can be gotten into by contacting the utility company. So I'm going to see what comes of that and see if I can locate some log type units so he won't have to spend a bunch of time shopping around when he finally makes it into town, maybe 2 or 3 this afternoon. So anyway, you have a good day and thanks for watching. This has been an interesting morning.